Hi, everybody. Mischa here with a word of the day, one of the last spooky ones. And there it is, poltergeist. What's a poltergeist? Well, it's from German folklore, and it refers to a very active ghost that actually moves physical objects, throws plates around, messes with your electricity, etc. And where does it come from? Well, it comes from German, poltern, meaning to rumble or to bang, to knock, make noise, and geist, meaning ghost. I guess you got a noisy, rumbling ghost here. Poltergeist. Now, it comes into English in the writing of a very interesting woman named Catherine Crowe. She ran away from an unhappy marriage in the 1830s, and that was a really, really hard thing to do in England. This was in England. And not only did she get away with it, and she was in her mid-40s already, she shows up at London and becomes part of the elite, like, London literary crowd. People like Dickens, were hanging out in that group. Well, in 1848, she writes this book called The Night Side of Nature, Ghosts and Their Ghost Peers, a compendium of ghostly visitations. That book in 1848 is the first time that poltergeist comes into English. And she brings it in that book that got 10 printings. That was unbelievable at the time. 10 printings of that book. It was hugely successful. So how do we use the word poltergeist? Easy peasy, right? They had a poltergeist in their house and it broke all their dishes. Okay? Or how about this? Some debunkers say that poltergeist activity isn't real. There's always trickery or neurotic, usually they say neurotic women. That's the truth. And then there is a theory about it being more active, that kind of a ghost, in a home with a teenage girl. Okay, one last sentence. One of my students told me she couldn't turn in her paper because a poltergeist ripped it up. I let her turn it in the next day, but I did ding her a bit on the grade. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, Halloween.